Welcome back to the channel, coins lovers and treasure hunters. The history of the Roosevelt dime begins in 1946, when it was first introduced to honor the late President Franklin D. Roosevelt, a man who led the nation through the Great Depression and World War II. His association with the March of Dimes campaign, aimed at fighting polio, made this coin a fitting tribute to his legacy. Over the decades, the Roosevelt dime has remained in production, carrying forward a tradition of both artistry and functionality. But what makes certain Roosevelt dimes so valuable is not just their history, but the rare minting errors, low mintages, and extraordinary conditions that set them apart from ordinary circulation coins. First up in today's video, we are going to talk about one of the most exciting modern-era coins that has caught the attention of collectors all over the world, the 1996 Roosevelt I dime with the D mint mark in very fine condition. At first glance, it may appear as just another small silver-colored coin that we use every day, but in reality, this dime holds a unique story, fascinating history, and growing collector value in the rare coin market. As we dive into the details, you will see why this coin has become such a highly sought-after treasure and why owning one can be a true prize for numismatists. The Roosevelt dime was first introduced in 1946, shortly after the passing of President Franklin D. Roosevelt. It was designed to honor his remarkable legacy and his contributions, especially his founding of the March of Dimes organization which fought against polio. Over the decades, the dime has remained one of the most stable and consistent U.S. coin designs, with only slight modifications. By 1996, the Roosevelt dime had already celebrated its 50th anniversary, making that year a particularly important one in its history. The Denver Mint, represented by the D mint mark, struck millions of dimes in 1996, but only a small fraction remain in very fine condition today, which is what makes these pieces so collectible and special. One of the most unique features of the 1996 D Roosevelt dime is the combination of historical significance and its mint quality. This coin carries the portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt on the obverse, designed by John R. Sinek, while the reverse displays the Torch of Liberty flanked by an olive branch and oak branch, representing freedom, peace, and strength. What makes the 1996 issue particularly notable is that it marked a golden milestone, the 50th year of the dime's existence. While most circulated coins eventually wear out or lose their sharp details, examples in very fine condition maintain strong features, visible hairlines on Roosevelt's portrait, and sharp reverse design elements that collectors love to see. When it comes to rarity and collector demand, the 1996 D Roosevelt dime is a shining example of how condition and historical importance combine to create value. While millions were minted, finding one that has survived decades of circulation without excessive wear is becoming harder. Collectors today are focusing more and more on modern coins in high grades because they know that over time, these coins will only become scarcer. A dime in very fine condition demonstrates that it was well preserved, showing it has endured circulation but still retains its character, beauty, and collectability. This is exactly why the 1996 D is in such high demand among those building Roosevelt dime collections. As for the current market value, the 1996 D Roosevelt dime in very fine condition has proven itself as more than just pocket change. In today's active coin market, these coins can command impressive prices compared to their face value. Collectors who appreciate the historical connection to Roosevelt's legacy and the 50th anniversary milestone are willing to pay strong premiums, especially for coins that display sharp details and eye appeal. While the exact value depends on the specific condition and grading, it is clear that the coin holds a much bigger value in dollars than most people would ever imagine for a modern dime. For collectors who want to own or invest in the 1996 D Roosevelt dime, a few tips can help maximize success. Always look for coins with crisp details, minimal wear, and strong luster where possible. Even in very fine condition, eye appeal plays a huge role in boosting collector demand and market value. It is also smart to keep these coins in protective holders to preserve their quality for years to come. Since the demand for Roosevelt dimes has been steadily rising, now is the perfect time to secure one for your collection before prices climb even higher in the marketplace. In conclusion, the 1996 Roosevelt I dime with the D mint mark in very fine condition is far more than just 10 cents. It is a symbol of American history, a celebration of Roosevelt's enduring legacy, and a coin that has become a highlight in the rare coin market. Its unique features, historical background, and collector demand make it a true standout among modern coins. For anyone passionate about collecting, this dime represents both beauty and value, proving once again that even the smallest coins can carry the biggest stories and the greatest rewards. Next up, the Roosevelt 1 dime of 1978 with the D mint mark is a coin that has captured the attention of collectors in today's rare coin market, and it continues to gain recognition for its charm, history, and potential value. In very good condition, this dime is no ordinary piece of change. It is a symbol of American heritage and a prized addition for anyone building a serious coin collection. What makes this coin special is not just its age, but the story behind its creation, its design, and the strong collector demand it has inspired in recent years. The history of the Roosevelt dime takes us back to 1946, when it was first introduced as a tribute to President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who had passed away the year before. Roosevelt was remembered for his leadership during the Great Depression and World War II, and for his efforts in founding the March of Dimes, an organization dedicated to fighting polio. The dime became the perfect coin to honor him, and it quickly became a lasting part of U.S. coinage. By 1978, the dime had already cemented itself as a coin with deep historical roots, and the Denver Mint struck millions of these coins, giving them the small but important D mint mark on the obverse. What makes the 1978 D Roosevelt dime stand out are its unique features and its condition. Collectors are particularly drawn to the clean portrait of Roosevelt on the obverse, paired with a torch, olive branch, and oak branch on the reverse, symbolizing liberty, peace, and strength. While the design is familiar, coins from 1978 with a strong strike, sharp details, and minimal wear in very good condition or better have become increasingly sought after. The Denver Mint's D mark adds another layer of interest, as coins from specific mints are always tracked and valued separately by collectors, and Denver's issues often spark competitive demand. When it comes to rarity and collector interest, the 1978 D Roosevelt dime holds a special place in today's market. Though many dimes were minted that year, the passage of time has made coins in excellent condition harder to find in circulation. Most have been worn down through everyday use, while only a small percentage have survived in well-preserved condition. This scarcity of high-quality examples has fueled demand among collectors who are eager to secure the best pieces available, making it a standout coin in its category. In terms of market value, the 1978 D dime in very good condition is commanding strong attention. While its face value is just 10 cents, the true worth lies in collector demand and its preservation. Well-kept examples can fetch impressive prices in the auction market, with values ranging from several dollars for common circulated pieces to much higher premiums for dimes in pristine grades. Collectors are willing to pay top dollar for coins that combine sharp detail, eye appeal, and historical importance, and that has pushed the 1978 D dime into the spotlight as a coin with real financial potential. For collectors interested in acquiring or keeping a 1978 D Roosevelt dime, there are a few tips worth noting. Always look closely at the condition, as coins with minimal scratches, clear details, and good luster bring in the highest value. Storing the coin properly in protective holders will preserve its condition and ensure it retains its market strength. Building a set of Roosevelt dimes by mint marks and dates can also enhance the appeal of this coin, since complete collections are especially desirable to buyers. Most importantly, watch the auction market trends, as prices for coins like the 1978 D continue to rise with collector enthusiasm. In conclusion, the Roosevelt 1 dime of 1978 with the D mint mark in very good condition is more than just a piece of small change. It is a rare collectible that carries history, artistry, and strong market demand. From its origins as a tribute to a great American president to its growing value in the modern collector's world, this coin has proven itself as a hidden gem. For those who own one, it represents a smart and meaningful investment, and for those seeking one, it is a treasure worth pursuing. The 1978 D dime is a reminder that even the smallest coin can hold the biggest value in today's rare coin market. Next up, the Roosevelt dime has long been a favorite among collectors, and today we are diving into a very special coin that has caught the attention of numismatists worldwide, the 1970 Roosevelt dime with the D mint mark. This small but powerful piece of history is not just another coin in your pocket change. It is a remarkable collectible that represents American heritage, artistry, and a growing value in today's coin market. When found in very nice condition, this dime becomes a true gem for collectors and investors alike, standing out as one of the coins that continues to climb in demand. The story of the Roosevelt dime begins in 1946, introduced to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, one of America's most beloved leaders. After leading the nation through the Great Depression and World War II, Roosevelt's passing in 1945 sparked a movement to honor his legacy. The dime was chosen because of his association with the March of Dimes, a campaign that helped fund research to combat polio, a disease Roosevelt himself battled. By 1970, the Roosevelt dime had become an iconic part of American coinage, with the Denver Mint striking millions of them that year, yet only a fraction survive today in exceptional condition, making them highly sought after by collectors. What makes the 1970 Roosevelt dime so unique is not only its historical significance but also its fine details and preservation in higher grades. Collectors especially look for coins with sharp strikes, clean surfaces, and that original mint luster which elevates the dime beyond its face value. A dime in very nice condition from 1970 with a D mint mark is not easy to come by, and this rarity factor fuels its desirability. For serious collectors, even slight differences in quality can make a huge difference in value, and the 1970 D dime stands as a perfect example of this. Rarity plays a vital role in the collecting world, and while millions were minted, the number of coins that have survived the past 5 decades without wear and damage is very limited. The coins that remain in crisp condition are few and far between, which is why collectors pay strong premiums for them. When you combine scarcity in top condition with the ever-growing interest in Roosevelt dimes, you get a market where the 1970 D dime is not only rare but also in very high demand. Its condition directly influences the level of collector interest, and those in uncirculated or very nice grades are considered real treasures today. In terms of market value, the 1970 D Roosevelt dime has consistently shown strength in auctions and private sales. While it is a coin with a face value of just 10 cents, collectors are willing to pay many times over that amount for a high-quality piece. Depending on grade, eye appeal, and preservation, these dimes can fetch impressive prices in today's numismatic market. In very nice condition, the coin often sees significant increases in value, making it more than just a collectible. It becomes a smart investment for those looking to diversify their holdings with rare coins. The trend has been upward, with more collectors recognizing the importance of these mid-20th century dimes. For collectors who want to add a 1970 D Roosevelt dime to their collection, there are a few tips that can make all the difference. Always focus on condition, as coins with sharp details and minimal wear are the ones that command the highest value. It's also wise to have your coin graded by a professional service to ensure authenticity and condition are well documented, which can greatly enhance resale value. Staying updated with coin shows, auctions, and trusted dealers will also give you the best chance of finding quality examples. And most importantly, patience pays off. Waiting for the right piece in the right condition ensures long-term satisfaction and strong returns in value. In conclusion, the 1970 Roosevelt dime with the D mint mark in very nice condition is more than just a small piece of metal. It's a rare and beautiful symbol of American history that has become a star in today's numismatic market. Its combination of historical importance, unique features, rarity in higher condition, and ever-rising market value make it a must-have for serious collectors. As demand continues to grow, so does its value, proving that even the smallest coins can hold some of the biggest treasures. If you ever come across one in your collection or pocket change, you might just be holding a coin worth far more than its face value. Next up, the Roosevelt dime from 1981 with the Denver Mint mark is one of those coins that many collectors are beginning to realize holds far more value than what its face value suggests. At first glance, it may appear to be just another dime from everyday circulation, but when preserved in uncirculated condition, it transforms into a rare and desirable piece of American numismatic history. Today we will explore why this coin has become such a highlight in the market and why collectors are willing to pay impressive amounts in dollars to secure it. To understand its importance, we need to look at the history behind the Roosevelt dime itself. First introduced in 1946, the coin was created to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt shortly after his passing. Roosevelt played a vital role in America's history, not only as the nation's leader during the Great Depression and World War II, but also as a champion of the March of Dimes program, which sought to fight polio. The design of the dime featuring his portrait was a fitting tribute, and it has remained in circulation for decades, making it one of the most recognized coins in the United States. By 1981, the Roosevelt dime had already cemented itself as a cultural and historical symbol, and coins struck at the Denver Mint that year carry special significance for collectors who value both history and condition. What makes the 1981 D Roosevelt dime unique is not only its connection to history but also its striking features. The bold D mint mark placed just above the date signifies its origin from the Denver Mint, which is highly regarded for producing some of the finest quality strikes of that period. In uncirculated condition, this coin shines with its original mint luster, sharp details of Roosevelt's portrait, and crisp inscriptions. The beauty of a coin that has never been touched by circulation is that it remains as perfect as the day it was struck, something that instantly elevates its desirability among collectors. Rarity and condition are the two pillars of collector demand, and the 1981 D Roosevelt dime in uncirculated condition combines both. While millions of these coins were minted, very few have survived in pristine, untouched state. Most were spent in daily transactions, losing their luster and wearing down their details. An uncirculated example is a rare survivor, and collectors know that such pieces will only grow harder to find with each passing year. This scarcity, paired with condition, makes it a treasure for those who truly understand the value of numismatics. Now, let's talk about market value, which is where this coin's true potential shines. While at face value it is just 10 cents, in today's collector market, an uncirculated 1981 D Roosevelt dime can command a big price tag. Depending on its grade, shine, and strike quality, it can be valued at many times its original worth, with prices climbing into the higher dollar ranges for pieces that achieve mint state grades from professional grading services. The action in today's coin market shows increasing demand for high-quality Roosevelt dimes, and this particular year and mint mark combination is right in the spotlight. Collectors see it not only as a valuable addition to their sets, but also as an investment piece with strong potential growth in value. For collectors looking to secure this gem, a few tips can make all the difference. Always aim for the highest condition possible. Coins with flawless surfaces and full mint luster are the ones that command the strongest prices. Consider having the coin professionally graded and encapsulated, as this adds credibility and ensures top dollar if you ever choose to sell. Keep your coins stored in protective holders away from moisture and handling to preserve their brilliance. Most importantly, stay alert in the market, because opportunities to buy an uncirculated 1981 D Roosevelt dime are not common, and those who act quickly often come out ahead. In conclusion, the 1981 Roosevelt dime with the Denver Mint mark in uncirculated condition is far more than just a piece of small change. It is a rare collectible that carries history, artistry, and investment potential all in one. With rising demand and increasing recognition in today's coin market, this dime is proving itself to be a big value item for collectors. If you are a passionate coin enthusiast or simply someone who wants to hold a rare treasure with growing dollar value, this coin is an opportunity you cannot afford to overlook. Next up today, we are going to dive deep into one of the most fascinating pieces from the modern era, the Roosevelt One dime of 1985 with the D mint mark, struck in Denver. While it may seem like just a simple 10-cent coin to the untrained eye, in excellent condition this piece has become an exciting treasure in today's rare coin market, carrying remarkable value and demand among serious collectors. The story of the Roosevelt dime goes back to 1946, when the United States Mint first released this coin to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt shortly after his passing in 1945. Roosevelt's leadership during the Great Depression and World War II left a profound impact on America, and the dime was chosen as a tribute to his dedication, especially because of his support for the March of Dimes campaign against polio. By 1985, the coin had already been in circulation for nearly 4 decades, but the Denver Mint's issues from that year, when preserved in excellent or mint state condition, have grown into a highlight for collectors. One of the most unique features of the 1985 Roosevelt dime with the D mint mark is its sharp detailing and clarity when kept in superb condition. The obverse showcases the dignified profile of Franklin Roosevelt, with every line in his hair, the clarity of his facial features, and the sharpness of the lettering standing out when the coin is well preserved. The reverse carries the iconic Torch of Liberty flanked by an olive branch and oak branch, symbols of peace and strength, making it a design rich in meaning. The D mint mark, placed neatly near the date, signals its Denver origin, and for collectors, that small detail alone adds prestige to the coin. Rarity is where this coin truly shines. While millions were minted in 1985, the number of coins that have survived in excellent gem quality condition is far fewer. Circulating dimes of that year were often heavily used and worn down in commerce, but those preserved in pristine states have become increasingly scarce. Collectors worldwide are drawn to these high-grade examples, and this demand has pushed the 1985 Roosevelt D Mint dime into a category of serious desirability. Excellent condition pieces, especially those certified by grading authorities, continue to stand out at auctions and private sales. In terms of current market value, the excitement is clear. A regular 1985 D Roosevelt dime pulled from pocket change may not seem extraordinary, but when you bring one forward in excellent condition, the value rises significantly. High-grade examples can command strong prices, with collectors willing to pay premium dollar amounts for coins that display luster, sharp strike, and no noticeable wear. Depending on the grade, these coins have been seen trading for impressive sums in today's market, making them a true investment opportunity for coin enthusiasts. For collectors looking to add a 1985 D Roosevelt dime to their collection, a few tips can make all the difference. Always seek out coins in the best condition possible, paying attention to the sharpness of detail, the brilliance of the surface, and the absence of scratches or tarnish. Getting coins professionally graded can enhance their market appeal and reassure buyers of their authenticity and quality. Patience and diligence are key, as locating an excellent condition piece may take time, but the reward in value and pride of ownership is well worth the effort. In conclusion, the 1985 Roosevelt 1 dime with the D Mint mark is far more than just a common coin. In excellent condition, it becomes a standout rarity that reflects the artistry of American coinage and the enduring legacy of Franklin D. Roosevelt. With its historical background, unique design, growing scarcity, and strong demand in today's market, this dime continues to capture the attention of collectors everywhere. If you are passionate about coins with rising potential and lasting beauty, the 1985 D Roosevelt dime is undoubtedly one of the treasures to keep in your collection. Thanks for watching and happy selecting, and subscribe my channel and like videos.